All right, Taurus, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast for September 21st through the 27th. My name is Athen. So another powerful week for the month of September. We have the solar eclipse taking place in your 11th house, which is about everything relating to your ideals, your visions for the future, group-related things, friends, networking, the importance of enjoying your work, the importance of gaining income from your work and gaining satisfaction from your work as well. These are all things seen from the 11th house, and it will be different for each of you. So kind of reflect on that, because as the week unfolds, there is this illumination. This is also a culminating point of the previous 6 months in terms of anything new that you did start in regards to this area of your life, which could be coming to a culmination now at the end of the week. But the most important thing is that it is a very spiritual full moon, a lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse in Pisces. So it's all about asking the types of questions about how can we have more peace, presence, and a spiritual connection in terms of what we're doing. And this might very well be in regards to your group-related or organizational things that you might be a part of right now at the moment. So that's going to be the high point of the week, and as the week unfolds, you'll be feeling that energy more so. But as you can see here in the transit graph, there's a lot going on this week, so I'm going to go ahead and break it down one by one. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Saturn's going to be sextiling up to the North Node, which is very nice, actually. And this is going to be continuing all the way until October 11th next month. So that's quite nice, quite an ongoing energy here with this. And it's all about the health and diet and the routine. Saturn's been transiting your 6th house. So hopefully over the past couple of years, you have been working hard at work or really taking care of that routine, that diet, that time management, energy management. And all of that can be quite supportive this week, at least the early part, when Saturn sextiles up to that North Node, facilitating the life path, which for you is about self-expression. All this energy in your 5th house with the North Node transiting and the Sun in retrograde Mercury, there is a focus and there's a lot to be learned with Mercury retrograde about how you're expressing yourself, about the importance of having fun, enjoyment, and a playful spirit in your life. But it could be quite serious depending on your personal chart. So it could be entrepreneurship, it could be small business, things of that nature, creative projects. So that's a strong emphasis, as it has been continuing this week. There's a lot to learn about that, but this early part can be quite supportive for those types of ventures, especially when the routine is solid. Now, Venus is trining up to Uranus this early part of the week. Very nice. It's your ruler trining up to Uranus. Quite exciting, actually. This is the last aspect between these two planets. It's been an ongoing aspect since Venus has been retrograde and going direct for the past about couple months. So exciting. This is about you enjoying the home and family stuff, or, you can be quite motivated here with Mars here as well. And there should be plenty of opportunities to either do things like change locations, renovate your house, connect to family members, start a new family, that kind of thing, which is all seen from this part of the chart. But here, there might be something new, a new opportunity, something coming in that could be quite nice that you could enjoy regarding that 4th house stuff. And again, it's coming from all these changes that are taking place in regards to your satisfaction from work and groups and organization, really just giving and being of service to others. The Sun sextiles up to Saturn this early part of the week, also very nice. It's a nice early part. So this kind of energy, again, very supportive with this, because the Sun is going to go over that North Node, activating the life path. There's a lot to be learned. There's a lot to be expressed, a lot to learn about your self-expression. Very creative energy. Again, it's supportive. It's just an opening. It's there. But in either case, I think especially with the Sun over the North Node, really reflecting on what you've learned over the past couple of years about self-expression and creativity and entrepreneurship and all of that, and how you can implement that even more when you're taking care of that health, diet, and routine. So that's the first part of the week, and as you can see here, it's all blue, and then things start to get a little bit more challenging. Generally, of course, this depends on your personal chart to the extent, but it doesn't have to be, difficult as much as it's challenging in the sense that we want to work hard, because there is some things that are shaping up in terms of hard work. Mercury is squaring up to Pluto this pretty much middle to late part of the week. So with all this stuff that perhaps you're learning about your self-expression and creativity, continue to reflect on that this week. And this later part, when Mercury squares up to Pluto, be open to modification, be open to change. Again, treat it as an experiment. Treat your self-expression and fun, as interesting as that might sound, this week as an experiment, and be open to change. And I think you will be. I think there's a lot of things shifting up And the more that you're open to that, the more you can work on it constructively and learn more about yourself there, then this can be a very constructive transit. Now, Pluto, right after that, goes station direct, and he's going to be pretty much stationed all week, and that's in your 8th house. So whatever you've been reflecting on over the past 6 months in regards to getting deeper in relationships, or maybe seeing the truth about life, communicating the truth, expressing the truth about yourself, all of that energy is going to be starting to move forward for you, so you can start to apply it. Now, it's subtle. Pluto is a very slow-moving planet, but there's a shift, and I think for all of us, it's stepping into a sense of power. So I think for you, it's the power of the truth, seeing the truth, opening up, the truth with yourself and with your relationships, with that trust and vulnerability, and just overall compassion and openness there, which will start to move things forward, and it can be a strong motivating factor for you. Then as the week continues, it's really the second half of the week, Mars is going to be squaring up to Saturn. So here for all of us, it's that energy of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And for you, it's in relation to the home and family stuff. So for those of you that are working hard, doing something, or just intent on things, could be, again, it could be emotion. It's anything that we consider the roots in our life. A square from Saturn is about patience. So 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but remember the long road, stay long term with Saturn, and be open to modification and change, and try not to push forward too hard. This may also have to do with relationships and also with your alone time and rest and relaxation. So if that's the case for you, taking it nice and slow can become very good. But again, it can be very constructive. There's a lot of this constructive energy, and when you're stepping into that power of Pluto and all of this square about really concretizing and making things into a reality, as long as you do have that long-term approach, which is Saturn, then you can actually accomplish quite a bit, or at least be quite impressed with what you learn or do during this time period with that kind of insight. And one thing I want to mention too is that since Mercury does rule your 2nd house and your 5th house, continue to reflect on the financial side of things, restructure that part of your life along with that self-expression. Then, like I said, we get to that lunar eclipse energy, which is going to be exact Sunday evening for most of us. So here it's all about that awareness of the importance of groups, the importance of networking, the importance of having some sort of community in your life. And I think those will be matters that you can certainly put energy into and reflect on, but it can certainly be prompting a lot more passion in your life because, it's opposite the 5th house. So it's seeing about how when you're of service, it has to be in alignment with your passion. And whatever you're passionate about has to be in alignment with what you feel like is an ideal for your community or for the world. And in that way, you can really balance these 2 areas of your life. So Taurus, have a great week. If you guys have any questions, please do let me know. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.